So let's see if we can't clean this mass airflow sensor.
Bienvenue and welcome to 150 Days of Winter.
Hello! 7 screws, 1 plate. If you follow my channel, you'll probably know that I made a video before where basically I repaired the engine gas recirculation valve in this Toyota Rav4. Basically there was an error code which I think is P0400, which basically points to and after that the check engine light disappeared, which is a good thing. However, every now and then it started to come back again, which wasn't a good thing. Now, I'm not a mechanic, first one to say that, but looking at other web pages, etc., basically when they say the error code P0400, it could be one of like 7 things. Top of that list being the recirculation valve. However, it could also be the mass airflow sensor. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the engine running with the mass airflow sensor in, then I'm going to show it to you again with the mass airflow sensor disconnected, and that is to prove a point. So this is the startup before cleaning. We can see that it's running at about 900 RPM, just under 1,000. Okay, that is not a cold engine start. The engine has been running for a bit. It's a nice warm day. It's running a tiny bit higher than I would have thought. If I had pushed the idle up button on the car, I would expect it to be about 1,000. Okay, so let us go and disconnect the mass airflow sensor. So basically pushing that button down, I'm literally just going to go and unplug it and see what the car sounds like again. So 2 Phillips screws to undo. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I picked up a can of this, which is Liqui Moly airflow sensor cleaner. And judging by other people's comments, you should use virtually almost like half a can to clean a mass airflow sensor. So let's go and do that. Okay, so it's vitally important when you clean these that you do not touch with your hands the 2 little bits of metal that are, one of them is on the other side of this bit of plastic, and the other one is underneath there. Spray them with the liquid, but do not touch them, otherwise you're going to have to go and buy a new mass airflow sensor, and I think they're about between 50 and 150 euros depending where you look. So okay, so I've given this thing about 5 or 6 good squirts of that cleaner, each leaving them for about a minute between squirts in order to, well, for it to try and do what it has to do. I don't know what it's doing. It's a nasty alcohol-ish based cleaner. Anyway, so now back in the car. Okay, so hopefully when I now start the car, it should, if the mass airflow sensor was actually a major problem, will rev at a higher rate and then slowly decrease as it gets used to the new clean sensor. and that looks very much like it is revving about 100 RPM less than it was before. Not a huge difference, but hopefully it should help with the rough running of the car. I don't know. Anyway, I'm now going to go and log in with Carly and delete all the old codes. So of course, if you didn't know, I use Carly to go and find out the codes on my car when they come in. It is an amazing device. I know you can buy ones which are not on your smartphone or anything like that. I just find it to be indispensable, really, from it. Anyway, so I'm now going to go and log in with this, and I'm going to delete all the codes. Okay, so looking at the data from the Carly app, I can see that the mass airflow sensor also deals with intake temperature, okay, which is something that, of course, I'm not a mechanic, I didn't realize this. However, one of the problems that I have is that the check engine light comes back on when the car is stationary, usually after going up a steep hill, okay? So I'm just wondering whether heat is involved in some way. Again, I don't know, but it was super informative looking at the app to see what they said. So I guess it's just a matter of time now to see whether that bloody check engine light comes back on. And if it does, well, I will keep you guys informed. And on that, if of course you'd enjoyed this video and found it informative, click the subscribe button, click the like button down below, leave me a comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.